Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start our meeting, if you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. We are going to get our meeting started at 6 p.m. Is there something on the agenda that we need to... I write my own jokes. They're not good jokes, but I write them myself. All right, Mr. Rick, can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood. Meg LaFave.
Here.
Barb Hebert.
Here.
Charles Costick. James Coffey.
Here.
Rick Collins.
Okay, Resolution 168, approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of September 19th and 26th, 2019 be approved and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
LaFave, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Carries. Is there anything for public comment this evening? Seeing nothing, we're going to move right into the awards, and I'll pass it off to Melanie.
Hello. Oh, Michelle, sorry. You planned that right now.
Good evening. My name is Erin Pangborn, and I'm the Recreation Program Coordinator for the town. First, I would like to thank all the parents and participants who took part in our program this fall. This season, we had 22 soccer teams, which allowed 281 youth to be active from August through this coming Saturday. This would not have been possible without all dedicated parents who bring their children to the many practices and games throughout the season. We would also like to thank all of our 30-plus coaches and assistants who dedicated their time this season. These teams would not exist if we didn't have so many volunteers to coach and assist. Now we will recognize several participants for their outstanding commitment and sportsmanship throughout the season. We would like to acknowledge the players who have been positive role models for their fellow teammates and opponents during fall soccer. Our Most Dedicated Player Award goes to individuals who demonstrate these qualities as well as go beyond what we ask of them. The following players lead by example on and off the field, and that is why we feel these participants are highly deserving of the Most Dedicated Award. We hope that this will reinforce positive behavior for all participants in the future. We are very proud that these kids are a part of our program. When I call your name, please come up and get your certificate from Mel, and then go look at Ricky, who has the camera. This will be aired on Public Access TV. From our East Morrisonville Dragons team, congratulations to Lindsay Shanley. Before Lindsay heads back, I would also like to congratulate her for receiving this award 4 different times from 4 different coaches. Wow. From our East Morrisonville Lightning team, congratulations to Amira Lewis. From our East Morrisonville Lightning team, congratulations to Ziva Lewis. From our East Morrisonville Rapids team, congratulations to Nora Marino. She found her way up. From our East Morrisonville Razors team, congratulations to Austin LaRue. our East Morrisonville Razors team, congratulations to Kennedy Painter.
Just pretend you're kicking that soccer ball.
From our Katyville Kickers team, congratulations to Robbie Squire. Robbie is at hockey practice tonight, so he was unable to be here. From our Katyville Lightning team, congratulations to Ireland Ryan.
You're dodging players back there. Good job.
From our Cumberland Head Crushers team, congratulations to Maya Hanna. Look at that awesome shirt. From our Cumberland Head Crushers team, congratulations to Oliver Tamer. From our North Plattsburgh Shooting Stars team, congratulations to Olivia Bergen. From our North Plattsburgh Wildcats team, congratulations to Kevin Tran. From our West Plattsburgh Jedi FC team, congratulations to James LaFave. From our West Plattsburgh Jedi FC team, congratulations to Noah Riley. From our West Plattsburgh Pulse team, congratulations to Jasper Gerard. From our Katyville Lightning team, congratulations to Ivy Dragon. From our Katyville Minions team, congratulations to Raina Dara. From our Cumberland Head Max Entry Knights team, congratulations to Christian Lamfier. Good job, Christian.
That's good.
It's gonna be sad.
Yeah, there's somebody that's gonna go to
Yep. You're okay.
You're good, Christian.
Thank you.
That's good.
From our Cumberland Head Max Entry Knights team, congratulations to Carolyn Mass. From our North Plattsburgh Bandits team, congratulations to Caden Farley.
Well,
Ricky, you're sending mixed signals, I think.
From our North Plattsburgh Kangaroos team, congratulations to Ava Curry. From our West Plattsburgh Dragons team, congratulations to Hannah Cooper.
turned around. Don't turn your thing around. There you go. Good, thank you. Yep, you're okay.
From our West Plattsburgh Thunder team, congratulations to Andrew Carter. Congratulations to the 2019 Most Dedicated Soccer recipients.
All right, hold on, ladies. Stay there for a moment. We don't believe, we know that we have the best recreation program in all of Clinton County. And a recreation program is defined by a number of things. One is community. And the great showing tonight for these kids in these programs by parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and siblings is absolutely amazing. We love this. This will be the highlight of our meeting. If anyone wants to see the boring aspect of it, you're welcome to stay afterwards. But we know that no recreation program could be done without the heavy lift and heart of the incredible folks that lead our program. Mel and Aaron, can we give them a round of applause? So as we like to say, we're a 4-season program. We look forward to seeing you in the future. There's lots of familiar faces. Have a wonderful evening. And again, you're welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting, but we know many of you probably have to go home to homework or various things, so drive safely. Thank you for coming out tonight.
Hi, how you doing? Stay, I'll bring you home.
That was fun, Ricky. Not ready yet. Uh-oh. You're in an empty seat. Watch out.
Don't bend it, baby.
Surprise, surprise.
Good to see you. How are you?
They are
All right.
As soon as you lose it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
How long the meeting like? You tell me 10 minutes, you're over.
Yeah, probably.
And not like the old days are, but thank God. I get criticized for not on one. You got a lot done.
Yeah, you did, Art. That's why we're here.
See you, Mark.
Yeah, you take care.
All right. In the spirit, we're gonna continue to march on. So, resolution 169, abstract, 10B-19.
So that the abstract of honor the claims number 10B-19, 1955 to 2107, for $1,773,496.77. An abstract 10B-19A, 307 to 319, prepays in the amount of $289,969.76 be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisors hereby authorized to pay said abstract.
Is there a motion? Hebert, is there a second? Second. Wood, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. So does carry. Thank you. Resolution 170, monthly department reports.
Resolved to receive and place on file monthly department head reports for building and grounds, highway superintendent, parks and recs, supervisors, financial reports, codes and zoning, planning and community development, and town clerk.
What is there a motion? Wood. LaFave, is there any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does carry. Resolution 173, Wage and Salary Administration Program.
Whereas the department head has determined the following list of vehicles, surplus equipment should be utilized at other departments or put out for auction. Therefore, be resolved, the 2016 Sterling Camel vacuum truck, 2010 GMC Canyon pickup. Resolved that the town board is hereby authorized the above items to be
Yes,
transferred or put
it's a
out
wage and
to
salary
auction
celebration.
by the water and wastewater department in an appropriate manner.
Sorry, Rick.
No, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep
Oh, it's all
going.
done, he's all done.
All right, is there? Pack it up.
173,
Yeah. For 171. Sorry, for surplus. Can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second? Buffet, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so does Carrie. All right. This packet got a little wonky. Can I get a 170, 172? Yeah. Thank you. 172.
Budget, whereas the town may need to amend the 2019 budget to reflect the changes in revenue and expenditures during the year. Therefore, be resolved where the budget amendments will be offset from existing fund balances and additional revenues. Therefore, be resolved that the town board, town of Plattsburgh, is hereby authorized the following budget amendments. Increase appropriation contractual expense. Decrease appropriations, town attorney, due to the retirement of Mr. Coffey. Increase revenue, change in program aging. Expenditures, increase expenditures, senior trip, due to increased trips in the park and recs. Increase revenue, gifts and donations. Increase appropriation, contractual expense. Increase appropriation, program supplies. Increase appropriation, athletic supplies. Donations, grants, Foundation of CVPH, Stewards, Adirondack Bank Foundation, Generous Acts, and Excellus. Increased revenue, state aid. Increased appropriations, Battlefield Memorial. Increased appropriations, American Battlefield Protection. Grant money for Battlefield Memorial and American Battlefield Protection. Increase appropriations for equipment. Decrease appropriation contingency to purchase a new truck. Increase revenue, DA, engineering services. Increase expenditures, DA, internal transfer. Ampersand, Ruger Street intersection study. Increase appropriations, repair per service. Decrease appropriations, overtime. Decrease appropriations, improvement service, relocation of personnel service. Increase appropriation, band interest. Decrease appropriations, internal transfer to pay band interest. Increase appropriation, band principal. Increase appropriation, band interest. Decrease appropriations, transfer fund to pay off band and band interest. Increase appropriation for repairs. Decrease appropriation, electricity due to emergency repairs on well pump. Increase appropriations, account clerk typist. Decrease appropriations, account clerk typist due to the hiring and vacant position. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the highway superintendent, recreation director, water and wastewater, and finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
LaFave, is there a second?
Second.
Whoa, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
So does Carrie. Thank you. I think two of those got stuck to some other stuff, so I appreciate your flexibility there. All right, Resolution 173, Wage and Salary Administration Program.
As Public Sector HR Consultants LLC was retained to conduct a comprehensive study to produce a wage and salary administration program for non-representative positions in the town of Plattsburgh. Whereas the town of Plattsburgh has received the Wage and Salary Administration Manual from Public Sector HR Consultants LLC. Whereas the information contained in the manual has been prepared to describe the town of Plattsburgh Wage and Salary Administration Program. Statements contained in the manual are meant guidelines to be utilized by the town board in making wage and salary decisions. Policies contained herein may be modified at any time by the town board at its sole discretion. And whereas the town board does hereby adopt the Wage and Salary Administration Manual with particular focus on wage and salary structure fully described in section 6, as served as a guideline for wage and salary decisions, which provide one of the basic controls of the program. The manual will assist management in making equitable pay decisions. Number of grade levels and pay wage within each level has been developed to fit the town of Plattsburgh's specific needs.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert. Is there a second?
Second.
LaFave, any discussion? I want to put this in perspective. This is something that's been going on for a while now, the study, and the major focus of this really provides the grades and levels for our employees. It got into a system of equity. We identified a number of individuals that we needed to focus on a scale to get them to a salary that was equitable, and it will be reflected in the final budget for those adjustments in the pay grades and salaries. So Ronnie Travers, who is the owner of this company, is also working with us for HR services, and I'm very comforted by the fact that she will continue to help us work on a variety of things that will strengthen our ability to, address needs and issues to be competitive in the marketplace. That's been something that we've been trying to work on for a while.
So HR is not home runs, it's
No,
human
no.
resources.
And that is a separate agreement. Her next recommendation is going to be that we work on our manual. There needs to be a number of updates to that. There are a lot of things that have changed legislation-wise for us to address. So, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does Carrie. Resolution 174, appointment of Alan Durkee to the Board of Directors for the Saranac River Trail Greenway SRTG.
Whereas a vacancy exists in the Saranac River Trail Greenway Board for a board member, and whereas Mr. Alan Durkee has indicated that he is willing to serve as a member of the board, therefore be resolved that the town board, town of Plattsburgh, is hereby appoint Mr. Alan Durkee, a resident of the town of Plattsburgh, to the Saranac River Greenway Board member. And be further resolved that Mr. Durkee take the oath of office within 30 days of this resolution, and the supervisor send a letter of appointment or appreciation to Mr. Durkee. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the planning department head, and a certified copy also be given to Mr. Durkee.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
LaFave, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion?
The last resolve, we changed the planning department to.
Yep. I would add that he comes highly recommended, not only from Trevor, but also Mel, from a recreation side of things.
Yeah.
So,
Welcome to the board.
all those in favor, please say aye.
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 So does carry. Resolution 175, setting the public hearing for certain elected official salaries and the 2020 preliminary budget.
Whereas the public notice for preliminary budget and certain elected officials' salary must be shared, therefore be resolved that a hearing entitled Setting a Public Hearing for Elected Officials' Salary and the 2019 preliminary budget shall be published once in the newspaper and posted on the town hall as indicated. Notice is hereby given that the preliminary budget of the town of Plattsburgh for the year beginning January 1, 2020 will be compiled and filed in the town clerk's office on or before October 31st, 2019. And further notice is hereby given that the town board, town of Plattsburgh, will meet and review said preliminary budget and hold public hearings thereon at the town hall as located at 151 Baker Road, town of Plattsburgh, Clinton County, New York, on Thursday, November 7th, 2019, at 6:05 prevailing times. At such hearing, any person may be heard in favor or against the preliminary budget as compiled for or against any items there contained. Councilperson, supervisor, town clerk, highway superintendent. A copy of the preliminary budget will be available for inspection by all interested persons at the town hall at 151 Baker Road between the hours of 10 and 3 p.m. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
LaFave, and I heard some, this is statutory. These are the ones that have to be posted in such a manner.
Tax receiver doesn't?
No.
Okay, I thought that was one of the, like, the officials.
We went through,
Yeah.
Deborah went through it earlier today and went back. If there needs to be an adjustment, I will make sure to get an updated resolution adopted.
And the justice.
Justice is no either, yeah. Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does carry. Thank you. Resolution 176, public hearing notice for the consolidated assessment rolls.
Resolved that the public hearings be held by the town board at the town hall, 151 Baker Road, on Thursday, November 7th, 2019, at 6:10 p.m. prevailing time, for the purpose of hearing and considering any comments which would be made to completed consolidated assessment rolls that will be on file at the town clerks pursuant to section 239 of town law. To it, Town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Water District, Town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Sewer District, Base Water District, Base Sewer District, Base Stormwater Management District, Base Highway Maintenance Improvement District, Townwide Highway, Town of Plattsburgh Lighting District, and Consolidated Ambulance District. And it be further resolved that the town clerk is hereby directed to have published in the Press Republican said notice of public hearing to be held at the town hall, 151 Baker Road, and also posted on the town clerk's bulletin board. And it be further resolved that the finance manager be given a copy of this resolution.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
LaFave, any discussion? Seeing none? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does carry. Resolution 177, water supply agreement between the town of Plattsburgh and the city of Plattsburgh.
Could we,
I'm gonna save you one on this one. I think there may be a motion to waive the reading.
Yes.
Okay?
Are you doing that?
yeah, I'll make
Yeah.
a motion to waive reading.
Let me just get the writing down. Okay, is there a motion to waive the reading?
Yes.
Seconded.
LaFave, Hebert, I want to put just a discussion on it, just so people understand the context of why we are considering waiving the reading. This is an agreement between the town of Plattsburgh and the city of Plattsburgh. It's an intermunicipal agreement, just giving a couple of the quick highlights for the multimodal building. We already did this. We just received this week and asked by the city of Plattsburgh for a 2-year extension. This agreement is due to a county project, a priority project, providing water services to them. So it's limited to that one particular item.
And
So,
we have enough excess water to do that this time.
yes, yes. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does carry. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think there was an interest to save you on
Yes.
having to read that very lengthy intermunicipal. Okay. Resolution 178, the purchase of a sewer pump.
Whereas the town board is in receipt of a draft final town center smart growth plan, comprehensive plan amendment.
Nope, you definitely jump on this time.
I did?
Yep.
Oh,
One,
okay, yep.
sewer pump.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh maintains water pump stations, 2 submersible pumps, and whereas the Bluff Point main sewer pump had been elevated to determine failed beyond repair and require a replacement and are critical to maintain the town's sewer system. Whereas Mr. Paul Wright, Assistant Superintendent of Water and Wastewater Department, has obtained quotes in the amount of $9,133.56 plus delivery costs. Quotes have been reviewed by Mr. Scott Stoddard, Director of the Water and Wastewater Department. Whereas the new pump building and delivery is estimated in 7 weeks, therefore be resolved that the town board is hereby authorized the purchase of 1 sewer pump. And it be further resolved, the supervisor be and hereby authorized to sign all related documents to the purchase of the sewer pump. from a building account number SS 5.8120-2000. And to be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be forwarded to the finance officer and a copy be given to Mr. Scott Stoddard, Water and Wastewater Director.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Okay, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion?
Yes, the quotes, is this the quote that we're accepting for quotes? It said, assistant, it's like third whereas says,
Yep, that with the price that we're seeking to pay is the
so
$9,133.
he attained,
It's not very well put, you're right.
Yeah, it was the best option with the additional estimate of the second week lead time. We're right on that bubble, Tom, where he's stressing out to get something here on site.
Sounds like Tom's questioning the language.
Yeah.
The language definitely could be,
and
tightened up.
and did we get other quotes, or was that it?
yes, he called around for other quotes.
Okay, because usually we put down, that, we had some documentation, like we had a number of quotes.
I think it was just kind of I think, Michael's right, I think the language is kind of garbled. I think they obtained quotes, they probably shouldn't put, and we selected the one in the amount, that price.
I assume slowest bid, or was it best value?
It would be best value with the time, and basically almost leading into an
And
emergency.
we have that down in our, as documentation on the other,
Mhm.
okay.
All right, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so does carry, thank you. Resolution 179, Town Center Smart Growth Plan Public Hearing.
Whereas the town board is in receipt of a draft final town center smart growth plan, a comprehensive plan amendment. Whereas the draft final plan has been prepared cooperatively by Chazen Companies, the Planning and Community Development and Public Advisory Board, with extensive public preparation. Whereas after review and discussion of the proposed town center smart growth plan, the town board is desirous to distribute the draft proposal comprehensive plan amendment to the Clinton County Planning Board in accordance with section 239M of the New York State Town Law. Whereas the New York State Town Law requires a public hearing on proposed amendments to be considered, the amendment to the Town of Plattsburgh Comprehensive Plan. Whereas Part 617 of the Environmental Conservation Law, State Environmental Quality Review Act, Section 8-0113, seeker herein provides for review of any action to determine the effect of said action on the environment, along with any related administrative procedures for implementation, authorization, or approval of said action. Whereas the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board is identified as an involved agency in accordance with the seeker for the purpose of assessing the effect on the comprehensive plan amendment on the environment, and whether said effect is significant enough to warrant preparation of draft environmental impact statement. Whereas the town board has determined the amendment of the comprehensive plan to seeker type 1 action in coordinated review shall be conducted by, whereas the town board has made determination that they intend to act as lead agency and shall request the consultant of lead agency status over all others involved in the agency identified as follows: New York State DOT, New York State DEC, New York State Historical Preservation Office. And it be further resolved that pursuant to section 239M of the New York State Town Law, the town clerk shall transmit a draft of the comprehensive plan amendment, town center growth plan, to the Clinton County Planning Board prior to October the 28th, 2019, Clinton County Planning Board meeting deadline. And it be further resolved, the town board shall hold a public hearing in relation to the proposed comprehensive plan amendment at the town hall at 151 Baker Road, Plattsburgh, New York, 12901, on November 7th, 2019, at 6:15 p.m. daylight savings time. And it be further resolved that pursuant to provisions of New York State Town Law 272A, the town clerk shall cause a notice and time and place of a public hearing To be published in the Press Republican, a paper of general circulation in the town of Plattsburgh at least once 10 days before November 7th, 2019, with such a notice being posted at the town hall and be given necessary to the Clinton County Planning Board or other such agencies or parties as required by law. And to be further resolved that said notice of public hearing and comprehensive plan amendment shall be posted on the town's website. And to be further resolved that a copy of this resolution and attachments be given to the town clerk, planning and zoning departments, and Clinton County Planning Board.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
LaFave, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion?
And I think we've mentioned it before, Michael, but it is important to remind our viewers that this is an amendment to our comprehensive land use document, because that's a question I get asked, that it's almost like a new chapter to
Yep.
the plan.
And the next thing will be coming as a more comprehensive,
Zoning.
zoning amendment.
Exactly.
Yep.
And we also, we also have some other, public hearings that day, is that correct? So we have 6 o'clock.
So how we've done it in the past is the budget is we open kind of all of them collectively, so that if people come, because there's been some years, Tom, where we've sat here for almost an hour because we spread them out too far and no one's shown up. So if people do come for the public hearings, they'll give us notice of what they wanna speak to, and then we'll just create kind of a pocket for the appropriate.
Okay, so this will be a separate one that,
Yep.
that we do at 6:15 and then.
Yep. You'll notice the first one I think was like at 6:05,
Right.
6:10, and then
So we'll
6:15.
Just,
Yep.
okay.
Because we'll have other
Thank you.
administrative stuff to do that night too. All right, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. So does Carrie. Is there any need for an executive session this evening? Seeing none, can I get a motion for adjournment this evening?
I'll move that.
Wood, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, the time is 6:36. Can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barb Hebert,
Yes.
Michael Castro.
Absolutely, yes. Drive safe, everyone.
Just wanted to introduce myself. I'm the new reality check coordinator for the
I was wondering if you were gonna
tobacco-free
come today.
community, so you'll see me here and there, not every meeting, but I'm gonna share my time between the city council and here.
Good.
So
Thanks.
Well, I was gonna
Rachel.
congratulate you on being the first person
The only
who's ever
person-
been here after.
I know,
one
after,
of these-
after
Yeah,
soccer.
yeah, well,
I
Thank
know.
you.
Any of these
Good to see
recognition
you again. How are ya?
things for the sport, you're the only person that's ever been here afterward.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Well, I
on
was a
that.
little confused. I walked in and I saw the children. I'm like, I don't think I'm at the right event. But it was cute.
Yeah.
That's over the season.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
it's cute.
on the basketball.
Let me give you
Yeah.
my card too. It's
Okay.
got, email on here,
Okay.
Dana knows how to get hold of me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We've been, on the lead with some of the vaping and various things like
It's
that,
crazy.
so,
I just spent all day with sixth graders, so, I'm really diving right in and we're doing presentations everywhere, so if you guys ever need anything,
yeah, likewise.
there's a lot of people who just wanna know more information, so.
Keep us in the know. All
Okay,
right, thank you.
thanks so much.
Good seeing you.
How are you?
Good, you?
Good, how you been?
Well, surviving like everybody else.
Yeah.
Into it.
Are you surviving without Michigans?
Huh?
I said, are you surviving without Michigans?
Yeah, somewhat. I'm trying to limit the amount of them that I eat, you know. I'm just, you know, my heart doctor keeps me out of stuff, so
Yeah.
I have to behave.
I know, it's only 6 months, it flies by. I'll be
does.
back there before I know it, so it was good to
How's the
see
new
you.
job?
I really like it, I
Yeah.
really like it. Right now, there's just a lot going on with